Crawfords. We have 6 kids and are hiking the Appalachian Trail, a 2,200-mile hike from Georgia to Maine. We don't know if we can finish it, but we are doing it together. Good morning. We don't have to hike today. That's really weird and really nice. Ben and I still both woke up at 6:30 though. Just because we're so used to waking up early. Man, it's just so crazy not having that to push you. Like, okay, this is what you're doing today. It's 6:46 a.m. and we're getting picked up by our shuttle at 10 a.m. So we gotta pack all of our belongings and go right on an airplane.
Hey Rainier, do you know what we're doing today?
I'm still asleep.
Oh, good morning.
Still waking up. We're heading out to breakfast. Eden and Rainier and Filia already left because Rainier is not the fastest walker. But we're gonna walk there. It's really close. Takes like 5 minutes to walk. And I'm hungry.
When you finish, you're supposed to sign one of these tiles, and that's what I'm doing for everybody in our family. So.
Today's vlog could be a little haphazard. You guys might not even know this, but there's been so much pressure yesterday and the day before finishing this trip that I was like, oh crap, I need batteries, I need to capture this one scene. And now I'm just like, you know, maybe I'll film whenever, however, whatever, it doesn't even matter anymore. So relaxing.
That was a good breakfast, and now we are packing up all of our stuff, which is kind of, in one way, not really a task because, or in one way, not too big of a task because we don't have a lot of stuff, but we're having to figure out like how to have carry-ons and what to check. And it's also kind of funny because we don't really need plastic bags anymore to carry our stuff for waterproofing things, so we're throwing a lot of stuff away, like water bottles and plastic bags that we don't need anymore.
No sucker now. Okay, we are all packed up. We got our whoopie pies, our leftover beer. This is where we stayed the last couple nights. We are heading to the Portland airport now. Some of you guys remember we got plane tickets from Portland, which I think is like a 2 to 4 hour drive. And this shuttle is costing us $300 to get there, but the plane tickets were like almost $2,000 cheaper to fly out of Portland.
I was on my phone and I saw the weather app. I was like, oh, I should probably figure out what the weather is going to be. And then I just realized I don't care what the weather is going to be. And it's kind of crazy that the things that have been weighing so heavily on my mind for 5 months, like I don't have to worry about anymore. We're meeting Kate for lunch. If you guys have been following us the whole time through the AT, we stayed with her near Washington, D.C. So it's really cool that we are able to see her again after like 2 months.
This shuttle is costing us $300, and we started this trip with $6,000 cash and are down to our last $200, I think. So I had to borrow $100 from Eden because I'm not putting on a credit card and paying extra fees. So we planned our money like just right, I think.
We're doing lobster rolls on the water here. Look at this. Yum. with Kate, Steve, and kids. Oh yeah, sorry.
So I guess when you come to Maine, there's this like big decision you have to make about the buttered lobster roll or the mayonnaise lobster roll. And I've gone 3 buttered in the last 48 hours, but Kate here is saying
mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and lettuce.
Wow. But I've been really happy with the buttered one, and we were just discussing it. I don't really think it's the type of thing that you can really gamble with. That'd be a huge risk if you pay $18 for a lobster roll. I don't know. I'm really happy with this decision so far with just the butter.
We need some gelato now. So what flavor is that?
Blueberry lemonade, lemon, and raspberry.
Oh, nice.
You like that?
What flavor did you get, Filia?
Mine is chocolate sea salt.
Nice. And I got caramel sea salt, I think. Ben got orange creamsicle.
I've been looking for sorbet like this entire trip. Finally got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Kate here, she emailed me when she found out that, you know, we couldn't make the full summit, just the tree line summit. She was like, they need to have a sign. So she went out and got, which I think is the cutest thing ever, some white pillowcases and some markers. And yeah,
And
isn't that nice?
well, it was really nice until I saw that someone like actually got out a saw and some nice wood and like maybe used a lathe to like carve the, I don't even know if that's a wood tool.
I don't
made
either.
that beautiful sign.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that I wasn't able to bring that to you in Millnocket because
Yeah,
I would've been,
but
like with my pillowcase and my markers and
but if it wasn't for that sign, we'd have had nothing. So that was a really sweet idea.
well, thank you. I figured you needed to have something, but instead you had something really amazing. So that's,
Yeah.
God provided in that way as well.
Yeah. When we were staying with her in DC, I just say DC because it's out here. I forget what your town was, but Kate knows a lot about Maine, and this was before, I mean, this was like, what, 5 states before Maine, so we knew we would get there someday, maybe, but we'd never been to Maine, so she was telling us a lot about Baxter State Park and just the different camping that they've done there. And do you have anything to say about Maine?
Oh, well, we love Maine. It's also fun
I love
when,
Maine too!
Yeah,
Thanks, Abe.
yeah you do.
it's also fun when like people who haven't experienced Maine, I mean, Maine is a different part, and I think maybe on the AT you'd say the same thing. Like, I mean, every state has its difference, but once you get to Maine,
Yeah.
it just has a different feel. And
Yeah, it definitely does.
I mean, I hiked Katahdin when I was 16, and I knew I was really proud of always having hiked the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. I am not going to do the AT. It's not on my agenda, but that was something I was always proud of. So
Yeah.
I was looking forward to when you guys got here so that you could experience it too, since it is
Yeah,
such a cool, different part of the country.
right.
We just got to the Portland airport. Time to go, not an entrance.
Can't believe we're here. It's so weird.
Yeah. So maybe some of you guys don't know why we're here, but it was day 3 into our trip that we realized we needed some like mucho motivation for the kids because it was cold and it was hard. So they really wanted to go to Washington to this camp that Cammie and I met at. That's called Lakeside Bible Camp. And we promised them that if they did their best, we would take them. And we knew that it started on August 12th. Back then, we didn't think we'd really be able to make it, finish the trip before then. So we thought either we're gonna have to cut the trip short or come back or something. But we actually did make it. So that's where we're going. We're going to Seattle. Rainier, do you know where we're going?
Seattle.
We're going to Seattle. We're going to Washington. Where are we? We're on an airplane?
So we aren't hiking today, and it feels good. I'm like kind of disoriented by it, I think. And just flying and like we're going to Seattle, but it's definitely sinking in more that we're finished and we aren't gonna hike anymore. We're finished, and like now what are we doing?
I'm extremely tired right now, and I tried to sleep in the last plane, but I couldn't because I tried like every position, but it wasn't comfortable.
We are in the Denver airport. We just had dinner at Chick-fil-A. And now we're gonna be flying to Seattle to visit my cousin and go to the camp. I don't think we get in till like 3 a.m. on the time that we were on already.
It's almost midnight on the time that we're on. Hey, I don't want these.
We tried really hard to find Cammy a coffee, and every place is closed.
Hey.
Oh crap. We gotta go. But this was a heck of a week for us, finishing up this trip. We just calculated, I don't even care how many miles we got this week. All I know is that we're done with the whole trip. But I did calculate the average mile for our 161 days since we left. And the total is 13.6 miles a day. So we have done more than a half marathon every single day for 161 days.
Minus 12 days.
On average.
Yeah.
No, not minus 12. On average.
On average.
That includes even the 12 we took off. So anyways, we are gonna be resting. Rainier's going with it. We are gonna be resting for the next couple days and possibly longer. I'm not sure when the next video is gonna come out, but we're gonna keep you guys updated a little bit.
Come here.
All right, we'll see you guys maybe on Monday, maybe not.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Shabbat Shalom. All right, let's go. All right. Oh, good to see you.
Sorry about that. We like sent you on a wild.
Bye.